Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's Meek again. I'm back. I know. I'll talk about why I disappeared at the end of the video, but make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, you guys, it's so hot in here, sorry. So today I want to talk to you guys today actually about a topic that I've been thinking about for a while. It's like about how there are like these weird currents in the luxury YouTubing community that I've been noticing. And I think it's like worth a discussion, and it's worth kind of just giving my opinion on it. You might not care, you might care. And yeah, so make sure you keep watching and let's get into the video. Okay, so one of the things that I've noticed in a lot of these forums, Facebook groups, and message boards that talk about Lux YouTube creators is, and honestly, don't dislike the video for this reason, but I do think a lot of people are like weirdly jealous of some of these creators without knowing a lot of the background that goes on in someone's life. So you're like watching someone's channel, you're watching them unbox, you're watching them like show things that they've bought, and you're making assumptions about that person's life, but you don't know. A lot of creators like buy things in advance, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't like know or maybe don't realize. A lot of like the sort of general shopping channels, like those shopping haul channels, like people who do Zara hauls, ASOS hauls, River Island hauls, a lot of people like that tend to maybe have a store card or have a credit card or a debit card, whatever. They buy, and then they return. A lot of people do that for those types of channels because they get to like try on tons of clothes, they create loads of content, they get views, they make money from ads, and then they return the clothes. And by the way, boutiques and stores, we're onto this. Like, I am in the digital marketing space and also the e-commerce space, like definitely aware that people are buying things so that they can like make videos on YouTube or Instagram so that they can get checks for it later. That's definitely happening. And I think that's also something else that people don't realize. I wouldn't say that's like maybe on the Lux side, just because you need so much money to constantly buy like Lux products all the time. And also there is this kind of thing of like, yeah, you can return like Lux stuff, but it's not going to be easy to just like constantly be returning it. So I think that's something else that you need to keep in mind. But even if we put that to the side, I don't know why people feel like they have to be so judgmental about how people are buying things. And that's something I found so strange. Like, you're watching a shopping channel, you're watching a Lux channel, you want to see people buying things, but then when they're buying things, you're like, how are you affording this? It's like, but you don't pay that person's bills. So why do you need to know how they afford it? Okay guys, so this is something that like I said, I've noticed has been going on for ages, and I find it so weird and so strange. But basically, I've noticed how recently there are lots and lots and lots of extremely judgmental comments on tons of luxury YouTubers basically. I don't know whether it's because of the dreaded C19 or whether it's like just people in general, but there are tons of really judgy comments that I'm finding just kind of weird. I'll just talk about some examples that I've noticed on people's YouTube comments, in Facebook groups dedicated to YouTubers, and also in luxury like forums and stuff as well. So there's like one YouTuber who I watch a lot. I won't say the names of anyone here because I think it's a bit naff to like talk about people. She's one of my favorite Lux YouTubers. I watch her all of the time. You guys probably watch her too. She's always getting questions about like, what does she do for a living? What does she do for a living? Like, how does she have so much money? She's constantly shopping. I always find that really strange. Like, you're watching someone creating content for free. You're not paying for it on the telly. You're you're literally not paying for it. It's literally free unless you have YouTube Premium. And people are just constantly asking. She never answers. I actually think that's the way to go. So I feel like when you answer, that's when you give people like the kind of license to get even more annoying and even more in your business, basically. And a lot of people are just constantly asking her, like, what does she do for a living? What does she do for a living? She's already said what she does for a living, but she does buy a lot of stuff. So people are like, whoa, like, you know, she's earning, you know, she's like spending like a millionaire. Even millionaires don't spend like that, sorry. And I'm just like, I find that kind of thinking to me, I think is actually very counterproductive for having luxury items. And I'll tell you why. Because I think that like something that people who watch videos definitely should realize, most of you probably realize this, but I don't know if many people do know this, like not everyone doesn't show what they're doing on their channels. Like, even some of the creators that you love who make tons and tons of videos, they're not always showing like what they're buying basically all of the time. I don't show everything that I buy, and I think I probably get more stuff than I show on this channel. I've had someone ask me on my channel as well, like, oh, you never show anything that you buy, you don't buy anything. And I just responded nicely saying, hey, thanks for commenting, happy you commented, but just because you haven't seen a video doesn't mean that I'm not buying things. And I don't know why you feel like someone needs to like make a video for every single thing that they buy. Of course, if it's like a big ticket item, it's really important to, if you have a luxe channel, it would be important definitely to show like a big ticket item, like the Cartier bracelet, you know, or Cartier bracelet, Bulgari bracelet, or Van Cleef, or Chanel, etc. But I don't really understand why people feel like, I don't know, why do people feel like you need to show everything that you're spending? I think if anything, that stresses luxury YouTubers out. That makes luxe YouTubers feel like, oh my God, I have to buy things, I haven't done a luxe unboxing in 3 months. People are gonna think I'm broke, which ties into something else that people were talking about this specific YouTuber. I think there was a period like last year where maybe she like didn't buy anything or something. And people are like, oh, the B is broke, like she's broke, she doesn't have any money. It's like, she could be doing other things. Like, luxe shopping and shopping in general is lit and amazing, but if you shop every single day, you are going to go broke. So I don't really understand the point of that. Okay, one thing that I've also noticed as well, and this happens a lot, is like the excessive critique on how people look in videos. There's another luxe YouTuber who I watch. She has a job, and I really like something that she put on her about page. She was like, hey guys, like I make luxe videos, but I have a full-time job. Don't critique my videos. Don't come for me in my comments about my videos. I completely understand why she feels like that. I've had people write all kinds of crazy comments on this channel about the way I look, about my hair, about like, oh, my background. Someone made comments about these African drums, which are me and my husband. Someone made a comment about my crucifix in the background. I'm like, I don't understand. If you don't like that stuff, you don't have to watch the video. But there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. Don't get me wrong. And I can handle critical comments, guys. I really don't care. But I don't understand the need to like kind of tear down, like viciously tear down people who are just creating content like to be interesting. I don't know how the people with like tons and tons of subs and views like actually handle this on a sort of like large scale, because some of those comments, they could really be soul crushing if you're doing this full time. I don't do YouTube full time, so I guess if someone makes like a really judgmental or critical comment about how I look, I'm just kind of like, meh, okay, fine. You made a comment on how I look. It's like water off a duck's back, because I know I have to be at the office, I have to be at work, I have to bring home the bacon. So for me, it's not like that big of a deal. But I feel like if I was doing this full time, I'm trying to imagine if I didn't have my business, if I didn't have my employees, if I didn't have my office, if I was doing YouTube full time or creating content full time. If someone's critiquing my hair, for example, I'm not wearing a wig today. There was like someone who was always commenting on my videos, complaining about my wigs. Well, it's my hair, they're my wigs, honey. I'm going to wear the wigs I want to wear. And if you don't like watching my videos, if you don't like my wigs, off you go. So I just feel like sometimes like people who comment on luxe channels need to also make a decision. You either want the luxe content or you don't want the luxe content. The video of mine that has like the highest amount of views for this channel, okay, one of my videos, a Cartier video, has like more than 3,000 views at this point, which is a lot for me. I only have like just over 200 subs. And that specific video, okay, I'm not doing a Cartier unboxing in there. I'm not doing a Cartier reveal in there. I'm just talking about Cartier and the Clash the Cartier line. And that video got tons of views, tons of comments, which is amazing. But one thing that I've realized from a lot of people who do like watch other YouTubers and comment on other channels, and people who go on forums to comment, is I feel like there's this sense that, and I'm definitely not talking about myself here because I'm not obviously a YouTuber per se even at this point, but I feel like there is this sense that YouTubers have become celebrities. So people have this like big expectation of how they want their celebrities to act. I remember there was another YouTuber who got dragged for doing like a $10,000 unboxing during the height of C19, like, oh, people being fired, sacked, laid off from their jobs, and you're doing this massive haul. And it's like, well, you're watching the haul, I mean, at some point, we need to make a decision. You either want to watch the luxury content or you don't want to watch the luxury content. And that brings me to another point. You know, I had someone also comment on this channel asking me like, oh, you only make videos about Cartier. Why don't you make videos about Versace? I did. Why don't you make videos, you know, about Bulgari? Love Bulgari, will do. And they were asking me like, why don't you do this? And I'm like, look guys, I would love to make videos about all kinds of luxury brands, but at the end of the day, I'm also a analytical person. I love data, and I know the videos that people on my channel want to watch. And the most of the people watch my channel, they love Cartier. It is what it is. I think it's because I love Cartier, it's my favorite brand, but I think a lot of people on YouTube are searching for information about Cartier. Cartier does very well on my channel. Louis Vuitton does very well on my channel. Hermes always does well on my channel, and then unboxings also relatively, they do okay on my channel as well. But even the videos that I actually prefer shooting, I actually prefer vlog videos more. I like being on the go. I don't necessarily like always being in my sitting room filming these kind of like, you know, I'm standing up, but you know what I mean, these sit down videos. But actually these videos tend to do better for my channel. People actually prefer to see me just talking, blabbering away, and thank you for that. Make sure you subscribe. As opposed to me being out and about in DAR. And I actually prefer being out and about in DAR. I love showing you guys like what's in the stores here, but no one really cares about that. So even as a creator, you don't want to like make tons of effort making content, making videos that no one is going to watch. That doesn't feel good. And that doesn't feel like it's like worth your time basically to do anything. So I think that people need to understand that YouTube is it's a very repetitive platform. So people who watch videos on YouTube tend to watch videos of the same thing. And this is facts, because I'm thinking about the people who I subscribe to. The other day I was just looking at my subscriptions to see if anyone who I follow has like made a new video. And there's someone, I love the Real Housewives, by the way. I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love the Real Housewives of Potomac. And there's someone who's made like a fan account of just Kandi Burruss dragging people. And I had to like subscribe to that channel. Whereas if they then started talking about, say, I don't know, if they did a video, they started doing videos on like Below the Deck, I don't watch that show on Bravo, then that would kind of be annoying. They're sticking to what they do, which is Real Housewives. So like YouTube is just a repetitive platform, and it lends itself to videos that are about the same topic. And that's really it. Something else that I wanted to talk about that I've noticed that is going on is one of the biggest things that I've noticed basically is that there are a lot of people that kind of drag people for not spending money. Like, I'm part of this one luxury Facebook group where people just talk about luxury shopping, and someone was like, oh, they named like 3 luxe YouTubers. These are all popular ones. I'm sure you know who they are. And they were like, oh, they never buy anything. They just talk about their faves, their wish list, talk about things they want to buy, but we never see them buying anything. And I'm like, but why do you guys want people to go bankrupt so they can make a video? I don't want to ever be in the point where I'm like, wow, I haven't made a luxury shopping unboxing video on this channel. Let me go to Vuitton and spend, you know, $2,000 of my really, really hard-earned money, okay? Just so that I can buy something so that I can make a video for it for YouTube. I mean, guys, that doesn't make any sense. And I think for a lot of creators understand that, and they only want to make videos on things that they're genuinely buying because they're interested. Because you have to be careful. In marketing, we have this thing called vanity metrics. Vanity metrics are metrics that mean a lot to you, the brand or the creator, but in the large scale of marketing, they don't actually mean much. So in YouTube, a vanity metric is actually subscribers, okay? But vanity metrics are very important for content creators on YouTube because they actually give us the strength to continue to make videos. So subscribers are vanity metrics on here, but actually views are what is more important. So someone could have very few, I don't have that many subs, but at the height of my channel, like I think like 2 months ago when my channel was doing really, really well, I had tons and tons and tons of views. I had comments. I had very few subs, but I had a lot of views, a lot of comments, like on a cumulative sort of thing. So I think like one of the biggest things is financially, if someone feels like so pressured that they constantly have to spend money, oh my God, I have to spend money, I have to spend money, I have to spend money. If someone feels like that, they are going to make bad decisions, that they have to spend money so that they can make videos. You shouldn't be thinking that at all. You should be thinking, I want to buy that Chanel bag because I want to, because I'm going to be getting lots of use for it. And whether I can make a YouTube video or not, it's irrelevant. I actually get pleasure from it. So that's just something that was making me feel very uncomfortable, that people were critiquing someone for not spending money on a luxury item that they're not paying for. Guys, I don't know how you think about all this stuff. I've got tons of opinions on it, but I really need to know what you think. So make sure you like this video, drop me a comment and tell me what you think about it. I'm back. I've been so busy at the office, I swear, but personally, everything's going well with me. I'm healthy, I'm in a good position and I'm happy and stuff. So I'm not having like personal issues. I was just so busy with my business, and that's like my number one focus. You know, this channel isn't my full-time job. I don't do this for a job. I don't make any money from this channel. This is just a passion because I love shopping, and I love connecting with other people who love luxury brands and who love high street shopping. So anyway, I'm back. 2 videos a week. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Drop me a comment, and also please go to my Facebook page. It's in the description below. I'm going to be posting more of my shopping, like adventures and things I buy. I'll be posting it on my actual Facebook page as opposed to my Instagram. A lot of my friends follow me on Instagram. It feels kind of braggy when you're like, hey guys, I bought this, you know. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, and I'll see you in my next video.